Many people are geeks, kind of like me. I'm a geek.
Wow.
Many people like I am. I like new technology and video games. And actually, the funny thing is, one of my students about 2 weeks ago, he gave me his Xbox, and I am giving it back to him because I can't play it anymore. It distracts me. So, you guys know what an Xbox is,
Yes.
right? I can't have it. So, this is an easy question, a very general question. And I think that this question doesn't have a yes or no answer. Do you know what I mean?
It's uncertain. It depends on
This
personal opinion.
Exactly. And opinion. An opinionated question. Opinionated means that everybody has their own idea. There's no right answer. There is no right answer. It is an opinionated question. Opinionated, you can also say, wow, Aaron is a very opinionated guy. He always has some opinions about social problems in society. Right. Aaron's very opinionated. Okay, so what are some ways that we can talk about this? Let's use that PEE model. First, let's talk about an introduction.
Technology, positive.
Well, let's talk first maybe about what are some ways you can introduce technology.
Yeah, nowadays, technology has been deeply influenced our modern life, something like that. Nowadays, technology is
Describe the recent history of technological development. How influencing our lives. How? Sorry. How? Okay, and I don't know if we're going to have enough time to do this today. We can try though. And then, so this is the introduction paragraph. Okay? So then for 2, what will we do for the second?
Explain this one.
Can you read that?
Discuss one side, people who believe
Technology.
technology has positively influenced us.
Yeah. So here, this is the introduction paragraph. And then here is the second paragraph. The second paragraph begins, it starts the PEE. Okay? This is where you give your point, your explanation, and your example. Right? Point, explanation, example. And discuss the opposing side. People who
Point.
Okay. And then again, you want to do the point, explanation, example. Number 4. What about number 4?
Make a conclusion.
Okay, you have
Summarize.
2 choices. You can do the conclusion, or you can give your own analysis. Give your Okay, in this analysis, you should reference. What does reference mean? Mention. You need to mention number 3 and mention number 2. Got it? Talk about both sides. Maybe say you think this side is right, or you think that both sides have good points, but not every side is correct. Give your sides 1 and 2. Okay. And for paragraph 4, you can also do the PEE. In fact, I think it's a good idea to again do the point, explanation, and example. Maybe for this one, maybe you don't need to use an example. Okay, maybe that's not necessary. Because maybe you can. It's up to you. This one is more, you guys know what flexible means? Flexible, right? Flexible. So then this paragraph 4 should be more flexible. Should be more flexible. All right. So what I want to do now is I want to talk about the introduction paragraph. Okay. Let me take a picture of this real fast. questions first? No. So this is the structure of our whole essay. Got it? And then this one, is going to be 250 or 300 words, right? It's going to be a long essay. It's going to be quite long. And if you guys need to take a picture of this, please do, because this will be the homework. Ready to go? I have a picture. I'll put it in the group. So the introduction paragraph talk about the recent technological development, right? Especially this right here, right? When I was a little kid, there was a movie called Spy Kids. Was this movie in China maybe? It's called Spy Kids. It's
No,
I don't know.
There are four kinds.
That's not that one. Not that one.
Not that one.
Not that one.
It's a movie about 2 or 3 kids. I don't remember very much. And these kids are spies.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a stupid movie. But I remember the thing I liked is that all of these kids, and this was 15 years ago. I was a little kid in this game. These kids had watches, and the watches, they would touch a button, and then a computer screen would come up, and they could see the person they were talking to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I think that really, that is just somebody's imagination.
Yeah.
I think in today's society, we have that technology. But having a big phone on your hand is a little inconvenient, right? This is more convenient. Everybody has this, right? So we'll talk about this a lot. So, what is the first thing we can say? Maybe the first thing is we should, in the introduction paragraph, I want you to catch your reader's attention. I wonder if we have enough time for this today. Okay, so in the beginning, you need to catch your reader's attention.
Okay,
And there are
last week, the artificial intelligence which developed by Google have defeated our world's Go champion, Ke yeah, in a Go game, in a 3-round Go game.
in what game?
Go game, Go.
A kind of chess.
Chinese
Chess.
chess game. Go. We had black and white.
Go game.
Yeah, Go game.
Yes.
围棋.
Oh, that's a Go game.
Black and white pellets on the map. On the sheet.
You
on
mean
the
the
sheet.
Chinese chess?
Yes.
Not chess. Chess is different things. It's 围棋.
Yeah.
It's just
Another
football.
kind of Chinese chess.
Yeah. That's very complicated.
But
Okay.
the computer defeated the
Yeah. Yeah. You know the computer defeated the Russian international chess champion back to maybe 20 years ago.
Yeah, I know that.
But but at that time people say even computer could defeat human in the international chess they cannot do on Go. But now here we are, computer defeated human player
Wow.
Yeah, that's a big progress, and I think
In
that's
the art
something
of artificial intelligence.
in artificial intelligence. Yeah,
And you can say that. You can, but catch your reader's attention. I want you to say something interesting. Talk about an interesting fact
Interesting fact.
or ask a question. Tell a story. Okay? For example, did you know that Google's
AI.
robot.
recent, let's say, most
It has a name.
Advanced.
AlphaGo. Yeah, it has a name. AlphaGo. Alpha.
Alpha.
The AI has a name. AlphaGo. The computer.
Alpha.
AlphaGo.
Alpha
Alpha.
Go.
Most advanced AI system. AlphaGo. AlphaGo defeated China's national.
Not national. Worldwide.
Oh, okay. Defeated
Yeah.
China's.
He is on the first rank of all the
let's
record.
see. Let's say defeated the world's
First rank.
Go champions.
top ranked,
Oh, top.
or you can say number one.
Number one.
Number one. Go.
Go champion. Go.
Go player.
Go
How do you
champion.
say go? Geo.
Yeah, just Go.
Hero.
Go champion. I have to look up this game. Oh, this game. Yeah.
围棋 in Chinese. Go actually is the Japanese
It's a
name,
fine
but
chess.
This is a
translated.
Chinese game.
Yeah, it's Chinese game. Actually, Go is
Is
a
there
game.
a Japanese game that's similar?
No, it's
That's the
Chinese.
same game. We invented this game. Chinese guy invented this game. Okay,
You
and now
have
it's
solid
spread
line.
into the Japanese. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I understand. In the 80s, they defeated us for a lot. Okay, and but after 90s, especially after 2000, the entire level of Chinese Go player have already how to say superior all the Japanese.
And adding Korea players also Korea.
Yeah, Korean
Yeah, there are
players
most-
also
also
on the
many-
top of this list. On the top of
And
this
the East
ranked
Asia,
list.
East Asia play most in the Go chess.
Oh yeah. Because
Yeah.
I saw this game one time on a Japanese cartoon when I was a kid actually.
Okay.
So that's
We-
why
we
I
invented-
thought.
we
okay.
invented the game.
I believe you. I didn't know that.
You know-
because I never see people play that in
Many-
China.
Many
No,
traditional
because it's
games.
too complicated.
Yeah,
It's worth for an entire life to research it, and only genius like Ke Jie and this champion, he could be clapped onto the top of the list. We believe that it's too complex just for genius.
Really?
I
Yeah.
think
I guess-
most
I-
Eastern Asian culture, it depends on Chinese culture,
Mhm.
like games or many traditional, just like boat and this festival is
Oh,
Dragon
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 and
Boat.
boat festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon Boat.
Yeah, in Korea, this festival is also popular.
This game is very popular. So yeah. You mean the game or the festival?
The festival.
Oh. Dragon Boat Festival?
Yes.
Really?
And since the Korea want to the Dragon Ball Festival to be their national what's that?
Yeah, the line is for
heritage.
heritage. Yeah.
Yes, they want
Culture
to
in
defend
heritage.
their heritage, and they ask for the UNESCO
Yeah.
联合国教科文组。
Yeah, yeah, UNESCO. You
UNESCO.
said it right. UNESCO. Heritage in Chinese, 遗产.
对。
Yes, they ask it one of the UNESCO.
Heritage. So what I want you to do in your introduction paragraph is I want you to say something interesting to catch your reader's attention. Don't say the latest technological inventions have really affected our lives. It sounds very boring, okay? I want you to say something like this is a very interesting fact. You say, wow,
Yeah.
a computer defeated a person in a difficult game, right? That's something very special, I think.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's how I want you guys to try and write an introduction sentence. Okay? Now, what can we say after this?
It seems like
Maybe you can talk about this a little more, or transition to another topic, or transition to the main point. Technological innovation.
Innovation.
Developed faster than any people's imagination.
Mm-hmm. Is okay. Developing.
It's beyond our fast way. That's so fast way. That's so fast way.
Faster. Fastly is not a word.
Okay.
Yeah.
So faster
Is developing faster than
than
we can.
imagine.
We can imagine. Okay. So, where is this essay going? What I mean is, what is the direction? What are we going to be talking about in this essay?
The negative and positive about the technology influence.
Okay, possibly. I think maybe something different now. Maybe we're changing to a different direction, which is fine. Talking about the positives and negatives of AI, the positives and negatives of intelligent technology. Right? For example, in the United States, there was some research that said that AI computers are making companies a lot of money.
No.
However, they are
Cause unemployed.
they are causing unemployment.
Yeah.
Okay, AI systems are causing unemployment. For example, before Terry was talking about Mr. Henry Ford, right? He used people on his assembly line to make cars.
Yeah.
But now, in all around the world, in car production factories, manufacturers, the people working in the factories are becoming less and less. And the AI systems, the technology
Take over.
is taking over. It's becoming more and more popular. Yeah, it's
Common.
more and more common, right?
Yeah.
it's becoming the way that companies make cars.
Yeah.
They are not using many people anymore. They are using machines and AI systems to develop technology, to develop products, right? So here, before I wanted us to talk about the positives and negatives of technology, the positives and negatives of technology. This is still related to that idea. This is one idea within that idea. If we're talking about the positives and negatives of technology, you can talk about artificial intelligence, AI. You can talk about the influence of cell phones.
Yeah.
You can talk about
Pollution.
okay, pollution. You can talk about education.
Yeah, education.
So do you think education should be that people should learn through books, or people should learn through apps? Exactly, apps or apps, right? For example, like Aaron and I, we started to use this GRE app on the phone, and I think that sometimes that's a good way to learn.
Yes.
But other times, I think maybe just a book is the best way to learn.
Yeah.
And there are many things you can talk about when you talk about this idea. Also, when you talk about cell phones, you can talk about how people talk to each other. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever met a person who is very different when they talk to you in person and when they talk to you on the phone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you ever met that kind of person?
Yes.
Common.
And sometimes we're all a little bit that person,
Yeah.
but there are definitely some people who are very maybe nice in person, but then on the phone, when they have the phone to protect them, they are maybe a little different. Maybe they are more aggressive. Right.
I think everybody who is on the internet could be aggressive to
Yeah.
everyone.
True.
More obviously when
Yeah, I agree.
met people and
Because
in-
the
it's
internet
living
people
in the internet. And
It's
living-
natural,
it's
right?
natural,
Yeah.
argue
Yeah.
in all the internet.
On the internet, you feel like you are
A free man.
invincible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys know
Unstoppable.
Invincible means unstoppable. It's like you can't be killed.
Impeccable.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And on the internet, on your phone, you feel invincible, but in person, you feel vulnerable.
Yeah.
Right?
Vulnerable.
Maybe in person, you feel vulnerable. So that is what maybe you can talk about. You can talk about many different ideas. Okay? So, this is what I want you guys to do tonight is, I want you to remember we were talking about the structure
Yes.
of this idea, the structure of this paper. So you guys need to write me an essay. Well, let me think about that. No, I don't want you guys to write an essay. We'll write an essay next time, okay? But what I want you guys to do is I want you to summarize the main points
Yeah.
about this idea, okay? You can talk about the AI, or you can talk about the influence of cell phones, okay? But I want you to summarize the main points. Tell me the main points in your introduction paragraph. Tell me the main points in the PEE paragraphs, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, paragraph 4. Okay?
Okay.
And then what I'm going to do is tonight I'm going to send you guys an essay that shows you how to catch your reader's attention. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to send you guys that tonight. It's an essay that I wrote myself.
Bom.
And I want you guys to try and write an interesting first sentence. Your first sentence in your essay should always be something to catch your reader's attention.
Oh.
So try to write an interesting first sentence about technology. Got it? Okay. There we go. We are done for today. Let me see. I can probably stay for 10 more minutes if you guys have any questions. Okay. Next week we will do the Saturday, Sunday again.
Yeah. And do you know what happened to this girl?
I don't. I'm gonna message her actually. Maybe she went home for a Dragon Boat Festival. I don't know.
To be honest, I don't care.
It's
Just for record, just for information.
okay.
I don't care.